Okay folks, so you need to make sure that your photo is in iPhoto or in your photos on your iPad because you're going to select it and that's how you'll get to it from photobricks. So you want to make sure it's there. Also the program freezes if you switch back and forth, so that's kind of annoying, but you can just reopen it. And then once you've edited it, you need to click share, and then you're going to share it back to your photos, and you'll save it back to your photos on your iPad, so that you can then get it into Notability. And notice how I kind of cropped it a little bit. I made it a tighter image. So the next step will be to get this image into Notability. But before we do that, I'm going to show you where the assignment is on eBackpack and my Baylor. So go to eBackpack, and on eBackpack the assignment is just called Grid Portrait. There is a link to my Baylor, which has more information about the project in general, and then also there's a link to the photobricks app, so if you need to get the app before you can do any of this stuff. But look at the my Baylor app, the topic on my Baylor. What it does is that I kind of have provided some videos that should be helpful. One is about an artist who uses grids to make images. He's actually the artist that made the image of the guy on this page. His name is Chuck Close. He's the #1 link there. And then I've also made a video called Drawing Grid Setup. So that shows you how to grid your image on your iPad, and then also grid your paper so that it corresponds with your panel that you're going to make your drawing on. The next thing you're going to need to do is create a gradient scale. So in your image you should have different color photo bricks. So what you need to do is, one, count up the number of different bricks or blocks. And then you need to make a design that corresponds to the color or value of each of those blocks that makes up your image. So what you'll do is you'll create a gradient like the first image a couple images back, and this is just some variation. So you can see how they're all different values. There's some that are really dark and some that are lighter. And then once you've done your gradient and your grid, you need to turn it in here, and it should look like this when you turn it in.